Welcome to Green and Gold, the Kororo Public School Student Podcast.
This is episode 2.
We are your hosts, Jack,
Jessa,
Trey,
Katie,
and Vala. In this week's episode, we are celebrating Book Week. We are going to talk to people around the school about why they love reading and what some of their favourite books are.
We'll also talk to Miss O'Shea about the library and find out about all the amazing work she has been doing in organising Book Week.
The PBL focus this fortnight is on being respectful. This means using kind and respectful words and manners. Everyone should be kind and respectful to teachers and each other.
every person, every place, every day. Get out there and earn those Quote You Being Good cards.
Don't forget, this week we have the Duck Hunt Go Room happening on Friday in the Big Forest. Entry is 1 Go Room voucher per person. Keep earning those Waddy cards this week if you want to attend.
Also, in week 10, we are hosting a dance battle disco. Remember to be safe, respectful and engaged at school if you want to fill up those coffee cards.
Here's what's happening around the school.
The KPS Book Week Parade is on this Thursday, the 29th of August. The theme is Reading is Magic.
Well done to all the classes who have decorated their classroom doors. We can't wait to see your Book Week costumes this year.
The PNC Father's Day stall is on Friday the 30th. Thank you to our amazing PNC and school staff for organising this.
Don't forget the Stage 2 and 3 disco this Tuesday, the 27th. The K-2 disco is on Friday, week 6 during school time.
Good luck to senior students as they complete check-in assessments in the coming weeks. Remember to try your best.
Also, good luck to the Girls Touch footy team when they compete in the upcoming weeks.
Now it's time for Trey's Joke of the Week.
Why'd the kid always sit in his wardrobe when reading a book? None of your business. This week's Kororo legend is the talented Miss O'Shea. Thanks for joining the podcast.
Thrilled to be here, Trey. Thanks for having me.
All good. What is your role at KPS?
My main role is teacher librarian. So I teach all of our 19 classes every week, teach them information skills and share wonderful books. And I also help to look after the technology along with a few other teachers, including Mr. Crane. And at the moment, I also work with our RFF teachers as well.
What inspired you to become a librarian?
Well, I've always loved reading books. I don't remember not being able to read books. When I was a little girl, my dad used to take my sisters and I to the library every Saturday morning before we could even read ourselves. When I was older, I used to ride to the library on Saturdays on my bike in the town that I lived in. Then I became a teacher and I was always interested in the library at the schools I worked in, and I was friendly with the teacher librarians. And then eventually I found out that our teacher librarian who was here before me was retiring. So I went to our principal at the time and said, I want her job. Can you tell me what I have to do to get it? And now I'm doing my dream job of being a teacher and a librarian.
Why do you think reading is so important for kids?
First of all, I think it's important because it allows you to imagine stories for yourself by reading other people's stories. As you get older and you start to read books without pictures, it enables you to imagine whole movie type situations for you in your mind to go with the words that you're reading. I also think it's really important because it gives you a chance to practice all of the reading skills that you learn from your teachers. And lastly, there's a saying that says, reading gives you something to do when you have no place to go. So if you are stuck at home, if you're sick, if it's raining, if it's holiday time and you're bored, when you read in your mind, you can go almost anywhere.
What is your favourite book?
Well, I'm not going to tell you my favourite picture book because that's in our guessing competition. But I will tell you a couple of my favourite other books because I do have lots of them.
Okay.
So one of my favourite books that I read all the time when I was a little girl was Little House on the Prairie by Laura Ingalls Wilder. Another book that I really love that's a book for adults is To Kill a Mockingbird, also Pride and Prejudice. Another book that I really like that's been nominated for Picture Book of the Year this year is called Every Night at Midnight And another book that I really like this year that's been nominated for Non-Fiction Book of the Year is Ew Gross, which I've been sharing with people in Stage 3.
Including me. What are some great books available in the library?
Well, all of the books that have been nominated for the Book of the Year awards this year, obviously. We also have some really great non-fiction books about animals. I really like the books that Sammy Bailey has written. She's written the Encyclopedia of Ugly Creatures and a couple of others. They've got a blue spine, a red spine and a yellow spine. And I also really like the series novels that we have to get people into reading novels. Things like Ella and Olivia and Beast Quest and those types of books.
Or Rondo and stuff, yeah. What is the most popular book in the library?
I would say we have popular authors rather than popular books, and one of the most popular authors at the moment is Ando. We've got his Hot Dog series, his Wolf Girl series, his Weirdo series, and another series that kids really like are the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books by Jeff Kinney, and there's lots of other books that are fantastic as well.
Is there anything else you'd like to add about Book Week?
I just hope everybody really enjoys Book Week at our school this year. We've got lots of fun things happening. The story walks in the Indigenous garden and the forest. We've got our guessing competition that you'll get a chance to participate in library lessons. Each class is going to find out what books have won the awards for the Book of the Year award categories. And we've got our decorated door costume and, of course, our famous Book Week parade on Thursday afternoon, which we're all looking forward to.
Thanks, Mr. O'Shea. We hope Book Week is a big success.
Me too. Thanks for interviewing me, Trey. It's been great.
All good, Mr. O'Shea.
Here are some celebrations of the awesome things that have happened around the school lately.
Well done to everyone who competed at the Mid North Coast Athletics Carnival last week. There was a great turnout of Kororo kids and they all did us proud. Congratulations to everyone progressing to the next round.
Hi guys, my name's Rolly.
And I'm Mariah.
And right now we're going to read you some bits and pieces of our recount of our Cascade camp.
When I got there, I was excited, but on the bus, we were singing.
Me and my bus partner Harvey had a blast on the bus ride last Wednesday.
Our first activity was going for a bushwalk. It was with John. He took us for a walk. At the end, there was a creek. We went dip netting and caught some bugs. We even caught a tadpole.
My friends and I had a great time catching bugs and hiking. Then back at camp, we put our bugs on under a microscope and they looked so cool. And then we got to see lots of reptiles.
It was time for a movie, but we have to have a shower. So the movie began. It was Sonic.
After having a terrible sleep, we all woke up and had breakfast. After that, we started the day with a happy place meditation and we did a little hike through the rocky terrain.
And then we learned how to use a horizontal saw. Me and Harvey were up first to use the saw and that was really fun. So of course we had more activities. Well, first we got to pet a snake and a bearded dragon. They were calm, silent and trained. The snake was wriggly, the bearded dragon was rough, but its spikes were like jelly.
The travel home was good for some people. It went so fast for me. I felt good about the camp except for the sleeping, and my favourite part was all the hiking.
And when I got home, I went straight to bed, asleep.
Once again, the Kororo Tillies have put on a masterclass defeating Hastings PS last week 6-0. Goals were scored by Freya, Maya, Safi and Vala. Shout out to Emily, who was the Sandu Kandu MVP. They are now through to play the winner of Altsonville and Polksville. Well done, girls.
It's time for this week's featured segment, Reading is Magic.
Let's hear from some Kororo kids about their favourite books and why they love reading. Hi, I'm Dylan. My favourite thing about reading is that it lets you escape to a fantasy world. My favourite book series is Percy Jackson because, well, it's Greek mythology and I love Greek mythology.
Hello, my name's Zoe, and my favourite thing about reading is that you can basically just hide away in somewhere else instead of just having to be in a gloomy area and whatever. And my favourite series is The Land of Stories.
Hi, my name's Lila. My favourite thing about reading is probably just it's really relaxing and nice. You can just escape reality. And my favourite series of books is the Harry Potter series because I really like the plot line.
Hi, my name's Trey. My favourite thing about reading is that it's pretty much just like you're in a different world. Even though it's in writing, you can picture what the actual pictures would be. My favourite series is Bad Guys because I have every single book and I started collecting them when I was a little kid.
Hi, I'm Kaina, and my favourite thing about reading is everything. And my favourite series is Clarice Bean because it's kind of funny.
Now it's time for the student shout-outs.
Hi, I'm Isla.
And I'm Elle.
And we would like to shout out Miss Wilson for making Stage 3 amazing.
Hi, I'm Billy.
And I'm Henry.
And I'm Zach.
And I'm Cooper.
Shout out to Levi for being a great mate.
My name's Leo.
My name's Elvis.
My name's Hugo.
And a shout-out to Toby for being an absolute legend.
Hi, my name's Frankie. And I'm Molly. And we're shouting out to Mrs. Burke for being an amazing, helpful teacher.
Hey, it's Liam. Shout out to Eli for being a mad dog.
Hey guys, it's Georgie,
Arabelle,
and Chloe.
And we're shouting out Mr. Crane for being a terrific,
amazing,
And spectacular teacher.
Hi, this is Alia. I'm shouting out Paige for being a really nice person.
In each episode of Green and Gold, we will play a mystery sound effect from around the school. The first person to guess exactly what the noise is will win a prize. You will only allow one guess, so choose carefully. Let one of the host or Mr. Crane know what your guess is. We will reveal the sound in the next episode. Well done to the winner of last episode's secret sound, Isaac from 6 Blue.
He guessed that we were turning the pages of a book. Come and see Mr. Crane for your prize.
Here's this week's secret sound. Listen carefully. Here it is one more time. Good luck guessing the sound.
That's all for this fortnight's episode of Green and Gold. We hope you enjoyed the podcast. Remember,
Kororo kids are cool!